Hi everyone, this is your reading for Thursday the 19th of April. It's nice to be with you today. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of. And I'm using the Shadowscapes deck again. I really enjoyed using this deck a couple of days ago, so I just want to use the cards again. Let's have a look at what they want you to be aware of today. So we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have Justice in reverse. Okay, great. So, first of all, the Ten of Swords is a negative card in that you're being ripped and pulled all over the place by different birds, different ideas that really are unaligned and that are pushing and pulling you in all different directions. And you don't even know what you care about anymore. You don't know what's right, because you're at a point of confusion and kind of fear has taken over and you feel like you've lost control of the situation and other people are really running the show now and screwing up the things that you've worked really hard to build, and you really feel a sense of defeat and like your ideas have been twisted or they've not turned out the way you'd like them to have turned out, and you got things into motion but there was no control or there's no order to what's going on. The next card is the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is a warrior when it comes to this kind of thing. He's a knight, first of all, so he's used to battle, and he's got this wonderful ride here in this amazing celestial bird. And the Knight of Swords is extreme. He's able to manage difficult thinking. He's able to get order out of this chaos because he is extremely connected with this element. Sometimes he can rush off and create this kind of chaos in himself because he doesn't think things through long enough or clearly enough, and he just rushes off. But what he is used to is having lots of different ideas which clash and which go against his own beliefs, and some of them come from his higher self and some of them come from his ego. He's used to kind of fighting that battle and trying to maintain his ideas so that he can get to a position of becoming the King of Swords, who has mastered his thinking and is able to make clear decisions and use good discernment and judgment. So what you're able to do today is really take your ideas, which are all over the place, and to bring some order to them so that you can focus on one thing at a time and you can progress with it, and you can actually take an idea and turn it into something tangible. So you've got the knight on your side. He's like a warrior rescuing you from this sense of powerlessness of, oh, you know, things have escaped me, things that I've missed the boat, so to speak. The cards are saying you haven't missed the boat. It's not too late to fix a situation which, like, especially if it's a project, if it's a writing project or an art project, or you're doing the layout for a magazine and you had an idea of what that should look like, and now it's got away from you. The other people working with it have misunderstood, or it just doesn't have the look and feel that you wanted, and you're like, oh, it's too late now, I have to give up. The cards are saying don't give up. The artwork or the magazine or whatever it is you're working on can be saved, and you can fight for it. Knights fight. Also, conversations and relationships, if there's lots of gossip or rumor floating around at the moment and it's gone beyond you and it's making you feel bad, it's an okay time to try and to get some reason and clarity in there. I know that we have a retrograde going on, but that doesn't mean that you have to stop communicating altogether. And today is a good place to take your ideas, to sort them out, to organize them, and to do something tangible and practical to them. The final card is the Justice card, and the Justice card is cause and effect. It's also the law. So every action has an outcome. Every action has a consequence. The scales are balanced. So with this card, the right way around. What you put in, you get out. And it's also karma in the sense of what energy you kind of do and give to other people, you'll get that back as well. Now this Justice card, she's creating beautiful things. We've got all these butterflies there and this feather that she weighs things up. So it's about purity, it's about freedom, it's about a sense of justice and fairness and doing things that are right and that feel right, which are going to get you to a light and happy and positive place. That card is in reverse, so it may feel like there's no justice in the world and that there has been an injustice which has been done to you. So you may feel hard done by, and you may want to throw yourself a pity party. The Ten of Swords is really not being in a good place in terms of your thoughts and ideas. So it can be, no one likes me and I tried really hard to make this team work, and look, they've all sidelined me and they're doing it without me and I don't feel good about that. The answer is not to go to throw yourself a pity party, but the answer is to fight for your ideas and to try and rescue them and to get them in the way that you would like them to be and to have some practical outcome with them. What's interesting about this bird is that it's translucent, it's see-through, and he's in the sky. So think of yourself riding this amazing celestial space bird, and you've got these amazing ideas, and you've got to get the space bird to land somehow. And you've got to get your ideas to land. We've got lots of air floating around, but we've got no grounding. We've got no actual hitting the ground and doing something with these fabulous ideas. So keep things simple today. Take one of your ideas, pick your battles, and really just get that organized and commit yourself to it and do something with it. The Justice card being in reverse means that actions and consequences are out of whack today. So that can be positive or negative. So if you say one little negative thing to someone, it may blow up into a huge argument that you're not in control of. So saying one thing could end up with that. Everyone freaks out at what you've said. How could he? How could she? Or you can use this energy to make an effort creatively in terms of writing, art, your work, speaking, communicating, implementing new ideas, being inspired in terms of what you want to do with the future, your thoughts about yourself and your life and your circumstances and the way things are lined up. And if you do a little bit of work in that direction, you may get a huge positive result because the Justice card is out of whack. If it's upright, then if you put in 50%, you will get out 50%. If you put in 10%, you'll get out 10%. But when it's in reverse, you have extreme outcomes. And any thoughts that are channeled in a positive direction will have an extremely positive outcome, and ideas and thoughts and communication that's pointed at a negative direction will have an extremely negative outcome. So you've got to channel your energy in an appropriate way today and make sure that you're using your thoughts and ideas for good rather than for negative things. And you can really create a lot of beauty and freedom for yourself by taking your ideas and getting up and dusting yourself off and saying, I'm going to create something for myself that's beautiful and that I'm in love with. 10 and 1 is 11, and then another 11 is 22. And 22 is the master number of the builder. So you can turn something negative and turn it into something positive, and you can end up with a masterpiece as a result. So for any of you creative types today, any writers, any sculptors, anyone who works with ideas and who makes them a reality, fashion designers, jewelry designers, this is your guys' day. This is the day when you can create that masterpiece dress or piece of jewelry that's really going to be a big hit, and that's going to be the big breakthrough for your business, and that will create freedom for you, because this is a day where the universe really supports you and everything is extreme. So Just as bad as things can feel, you can transform them and make them feel wonderful and fabulous and beyond your wildest dreams, and turn something negative into something magical and wonderful, which is going to then serve you for the future. 22 being permanent and real value, the master number of the builder. So you're able to create something really worthwhile for yourself and other people today. You've just got to do a little bit of mental gymnastics to get yourself in the right place. So it looks like an amazing day. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.